Now, content marketing is winning over everywhere. Content marketing is winning over. The youths are doing it. Everyone is doing it for their product, for their small businesses. And I told you, as the PR guru in this PR show, I do not only address big organizations. Even your small business that you've started can grow. It is big for you. Now, welcome. Let's understand content marketing. My name is Janet Kiriswo. Thanks to the Wala production and you for always following. Now, what is content marketing? Someone might ask. Now, content marketing is when you decide, these shoes of mine are not being bought. But you know what? I'll create content out of them. By myself, the person who is selling. So I'll create content out of them. Shoes are just an example. Maybe you are selling mugs, or you are selling vehicles, or you're selling something different. But in content marketing, you are selling it through making it a content. Now, I want to give flowers to TikTokers who have done their best to use their product or services to sell their products and services. That is content marketing. You decide to do it yourself. We have baby shops doing this. We have shoe shops doing this. We have a lot, even the food and how to do this, everything. Now, the other thing that you need to know is that you're doing the right thing. You just have to listen and see where can you improve, all right? But you're doing the right thing. In fact, the content marketing is supposed to engage an audience, create a following, create interest, and people who will want to, okay, I saw some nice things. I want to buy them, but before I buy them, I have to do some research. Now, how important or what are the benefits of content marketing? Number one is the benefits of content marketing is it increases organic visibility. And that is why when you want to learn something to do with public relations, you search for the PR guru, Janet Kiriswo, and there it is. And then there are some topics. Today we spoke about this. This episode we spoke about this. Like today we're speaking about content marketing. So it increases. So someone will want to know the shoes that you are selling and creating the content about. Where can I get them? You find people asking, and I personally ask them, hi, are you in town B? Because maybe I'm in town B. Do you have a branch there? Do you have this there? So you see, if you're keen to PR, public relations, and building your brand that I've spoken about initially, then you might want to note down where you're getting you're getting these questions. Someone is asking, are you in town A? Are you in town B? So keep the data down. That is a research that you're also doing indirectly. Because after some time, you'll sit down and say, I need a branch in town B. A lot of people are really inquiring, so I need to be somewhere there. Nice. That is content marketing. So it also generates more conversations. People will be like, no, go to so-and-so, I saw that person selling. And this other person will be, no, I saw so-and-so also selling. And this will be, no, I saw so-and-so. And so-and-so discounts. No, the other one discounts much better. So it generates conversations with the clients and the customers. The other thing, it builds relationships. Because if I inbox you and say, hey, how are you? I like how you market this. How is the sole? How is this shoe? Is it rubber? Is it, is it leather? What material is it? And then now you start the conversation. You can put this on when you're going for jogging, morning runs, or on a vacation, or maybe when you're going for mandamano, or maybe when you're doing something, you can put on these shoes. Yeah, the reason I've used shoes today is because there's a lady that got almost trolled on TikTok. Reasons being, she was showing her shoes while people were protesting. But what you don't know is, she was actually doing the right thing for her product. She held the right shoes, gave the right kind of message to the people out there, and it was the right time. She took advantage of that particular time. So don't keep always trolling someone. That person is making moolah while you are making nothing. All right. Now, the other thing is it improves your authority. When you create this content, someone will be like, oh, so anaaminia. If you really trust on the shoe that you're selling, then it means that you're really trusting on it. And this, you're creating authority. And you're telling people, hey, you see, I'm putting it on too. I use it to do A, B, C, D. So people will be like, oh, nice. This person anajua kenya anafanya. So, and this person has actually decided to come out on social media. So if it doesn't go round, then I will have if it doesn't go right, then I will have someone to come back to. Okay? Yes, it increases authority. Now, let us look at what content marketing does. Apart from that, it increases awareness. And this awareness indirectly is an awareness to other organizations that, wow, people are doing this. We also need to do that out there. Hey, we also need to be out there. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. It increases an awareness that, wow, this is the new norm. Then we go with it. So the content marketing in this stage intends to create awareness for your brand, products, and services. Yeah, clearly that. So you might want to sit down and say, hey, we have this brand of shoes and it's good. We have this brand of this. I'm just using shoes as an example. You can use your product in place of shoes. Now, the other thing is also it creates a certain followership where people are considering on engaging you when you do content marketing. Someone will want to engage you. And this is a stage where you really need to be up with your game. And this is where I said honesty plays a good role. When someone is considering buying it, and remember, you don't have to sell yourself out that much. You just have to convince this person who is considering buying. Maybe that person might not buy at that time, but much later. At this stage, you're creating the content that is persuasive because you're explaining to people. You are explaining and explaining more. Now, the other thing also is you're making people make decisions. Because maybe I wasn't supposed to buy those shoes. But because of how you've convinced me, I'm like, hey, do I have such shoes? Do I need them? I need them for a certain and certain thing. So you put people in making the decision. And this is where now you convert people into wanting now to follow you. You're converting people into wanting to buy and spend and plan on how to spend on you. So you're creating customers to become actionable and active in terms of purchasing your things. Now, consideration also provides information. When someone calls you, hey, you provide information. It also persuades them. When you're talking to them, of course, you talk to them in a nice way, in a good way. You know, don't feel bad because he's not buying and you say, kidogo tu kuna simu ingine. This is the worst thing you can do to a customer because it shows priority. Just because I refused? No. You should always have the wanasema roho juu throughout, maintain 100% throughout until they say bye, thank you. Now, other things after someone has made the decision. Now, you might want to consider the types of content to use, to use in content marketing. So what are you going to say exactly? What kind of content? You can be creative in whichever way, but ensure that you always review the content that you're creating. There are different types of ways you can create content, and this you can use the blogs. If you feel like the blogs is working for you and you have a massive support, then you can decide to use it. Social media posts, yes. You can decide to use the social media, if it is Facebook, if it is Instagram, if it is your WhatsApp status, if it is anywhere, but you need to understand them. You need to understand that after some time, you might need to update. Keep updating. And these updates should not look the same. These updates need to improve depending on the experience that you've gotten. So you got a client B from this and place, and you're here saying clients from this area, thank you so much. But for you who has not gotten this, there's this and this, you see you're developing as you go by. The other thing is you can use social media to show your brand personally. Because if you're doing the content marketing yourself, then use social media too to show your brand. Okay. Also, provide an entertainment when you're doing it in a good way. You know, you have to give in a good way. Don't do this. You know, you can use some other places where someone wore some shoes and then ikatoka ama the shoes wore out when that person was running, but assure us that this brand is not going to wear out. Also, engage with your audience by encouraging them. You know what? If you do pay this, I'll give you a discount at some particular rate. You see? Now, the other thing also is you're building trust and loyalty. Never lie to your client. If you've gotten a client and wants delivery at a specific time, please wake up and do the delivery on time. And then it creates shareable content. When we see it is entertaining, it is good, it is sending a message, I might want to share with someone else, you know, and then put some humor in it. And then there's the ebooks, and these ebooks are used majorly with hotel industry, and also just whichever fits your business. The other thing that the other ways that you can use ebooks is by ensuring you provide comprehensive information. So you have to answer the 5 W's, not really the 5, but the 4 W's, because we exactly know what you're talking about, you see. So which sizes are there? Who you're targeting? Is it kids? Is it big people? When are you able to deliver them? When are they able? When will the person wear them? And where will this person wear them? And how are they worn? You know, and how can I maintain it? So you've answered the 4 W's and the 1 H, because we know exactly what you're selling to us. That makes the 5 W's. So repurpose existing content, or just go through purposing to always update your content. Tell us, thank you, even add some tags. Thank you so-and-so for trusting my brand. You know, when the friends of so-and-so see so-and-so was tagged somewhere, they will always come to your place. Now, email marketing. Now, this is where it is something that you need to tread carefully. You can't keep emailing me, yet I don't even know you, you know? So use emails of people you know, organizations you know, the target clients that you know. Be reminding them to subscribe to your email, to your products, so that you can be receiving such emails. But sometimes some emails can be really disturbing all the time. Then if you are at that particular point where you want to use emails, use them wisely. Don't bother people. Don't be too much. When I get to my email, it's every day, you know. At least you need to have a way of doing it. Now, you know, you're nurturing your leads when you're using the email, yes, but how are you doing it? When someone buys your product, after some time you say thank you for buying this product, and then after some time you come and say seasonal greetings, and we are greeting you with this shoe, you know, we have new shoes and this you can use in this place. And then, you know, it is almost Easter, it is almost time to go to Naivasha, it is also time to do this. So you know how to, you know, play along with your emails. You can use good videos and ensure the videos are taken well, the audio is good, and the lighting is good and everything, so that we can see the shoe well and everything, so that we don't see something and then when you deliver something different. Now, another thing is also podcast episodes. Yeah, the podcast episodes that you have and you're talking about something else. Well, it is good to remind us that you're selling shoes, and this shoe goes like this, it is worn like this. And when you're hosting someone in the podcast, you're hosting someone maybe who bought that shoe and you're talking about it much later, just as an advert in between. So those are ways you can do that. Create podcast episodes and ensure you're consistent. And then the other things, you can use memes. Now, this comes in where when you're using Facebook and you're giving a shout out to someone, you're giving a thumbs up. Thank you so much. You know, thank you for trusting me. I am so happy you're using something that is an emoji that is, you know, entertaining. And this person will feel, oh, nice. Another thing is ensure when you want to do content marketing, you do case study. Nice. So if you're using a particular platform, let's say Facebook, then understand Facebook, what times are good to post, when is good to post, how is it good to post, and then also do a case study on your product. How best are you going to sell it? Okay, we spoke about case study in some particular episode. Now, the other thing is you can use generated content that is from the Google, that you see people are Googling you and they are asking about this, people are giving you feedback about this, people are talking about you concerning this and this. Take photos. If this person actually wore your shoe and went for an event, you can ask politely, could you please take a photo and then you tag me? Not specifically from your Facebook page, but tag me from your page. And some might agree, some might not, because people have handled privacy differently. So just go along with whoever will accept. So when you do that, people will be like, wow, okay, this person is growing. So how do you start using content marketing? Okay, these are just a few, and you need to start them by first maximizing on how you want it to give you, what you want to get back in terms of feedback. Okay, number one is define your goals. How to start using using content marketing? Then define your goals. What do you want? Yeah, I want to create such and such content. What do I want? Mainly for me, having such, because this is content too, is because I'm so passionate about it, and I've gone to places where I see people misusing PR, people also confusing PR with propaganda, and I wanted to clean the perception, and I wanted to show you it is doable professionally. And I wanted you to raise a bar of PR professionals out there. They have a lot to offer. Just open your doors for them, listen to them. They are very, very useful to your organization. That is why I created this content, to come and teach you about maximizing public relations, how to engage your audience, how to create a good image, and how to do it in so many different ways. Nice? So why do you want to sell us these shoes? Define your goals. Okay. The other thing is, when you're defining your goals, there are additional steps. Review your current performance. Maybe you have a shop, but you have not been in social media. Or you had a shop, but you had social media presence just by selling, I have this brand, but now it's you putting yourself into that content marketing. So you have to review your current performance. So why am I getting myself into now selling this shoe and saying, hey, I have shoes? So you have to first review your current performance of how your business is doing. Then now you identify your ideal way of doing it. Okay, so you put yourself in the customer's shoes. Answer, when you're saying this shoe is comfortable, you have worn it yourself. When you say it is this way, you have used it yourself. Another thing is conduct a competition or a competitive analysis. When 1, 2, 3 people have used it, then let them give you feedback. When they're tagging you, let them say it's good, it's light, it's not that heavy, the sole lasts longer. You're doing your own analysis. Conduct that from the previous customers that you've had, but you never posted. Okay. Now, the other thing is set the right types of goals. Know from a particular point, and I told you, when you want to set your goals, do a minimum of 6 months. I'll say 3 months, but 3 months is too much pressure. But do 6 months, and then maybe a year. Okay, you just go that way, and then you'll be evaluating yourself. The other thing is choose key performances indicators. What is this that keeps you? What is this that when I talk about, they'll give me good performance, Like this lady with the mandamano thing. And she's like, you know what? This is what you need. You need comfortable shoes. So, and then the other one is set the right type of goals and also choose key performance indicators. I've spoken about that. And the other thing that content marketing will help you with when you want to do it, we've said the first one is identify first. Know what you want. The second one is determine appropriate content types. What kind of content? Where will I be posting them? I've spoken about them, Align content types with your goals. Let them always be something that let it be something that you've experimented, and then set a constant budget. You want to achieve this, and then decide on how you want to do your distribution channels, because when you put something on social media, then Nakuru, Kapenguria, everywhere there will be clients. So how will you deliver them? So you have to have a distribution channel and always keep time, and then decide on your content schedule. When do you want to be posting it for us to be able to see all this? I hope you have been sensitized. Now, do this. You know, Chimamanda Adichie said that when you are admiring something, don't admire it silently. We humans are fragile, so when you tell us, we feel good. So if this content is building you, then shout it out so that you can also encourage me, and also let me have my flowers when I'm alive, okay? Let's do the criticism, let's do the comment section, the phone call, engage me in whichever way you feel like I can be of help. And always, after you've finished an episode, there are more and more episodes with the Kenya Universal News channel. Now, thank you for watching the PR Guru Show. My name is Janet Kiriswo. Thank you to the Wala production, and thank you for viewing. From here, it is bye-bye. Have a productive week.